Hello, air signs. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with channeled messages for you. If this is the first time that you're listening to these, I'm going to do things a little bit differently from how I normally do them. In the past, I've started off tapping into letters that could be significant for you and your person, as well as zodiac signs. This time around, this is going to be through channeled messages focused on songs that I was able to pull from both of my Heart Songs decks. So I will link both of those decks down below. So for this particular video, I was able to channel from 8 different songs. I'll timestamp the songs down below so you can gravitate towards the ones that you feel you would resonate with, or of course you're more than welcome to listen to all of it. All right, guys, so general advice as always, but these are channeled messages that I'm focused on for air signs, so Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So these are the songs, guys. The very first one that came through was I Was Born to Love You by Queen. The second song is called AMNERIS' Letter. It's actually from a musical called Aida, which was written by Elton John, I believe. This particular song was sung by SHANIA TWAIN. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, it's fantastic. I feel you could pull it up on either iTunes or certainly through YouTube. The third song that came forward is Endless Love by Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. And the fourth one is I Will Always Love You, a very popular song by Dolly Parton, but it was also made popular by Whitney Houston from the Bodyguard movie. And the fifth one that came through is This I Promise You by NSYNC. Fifth song is I've Been Waiting for You by Guys Next Door. The next song after that, If You Had My Love, that one is by Jennifer Lopez. And the very last song that came through for me to channel is End of the Road by BOYZ II Men. So if any of these songs sound like you would resonate with the messages that I'm able to channel from these lyrics from each one, then stick around. All right, and again, you're more than welcome to listen to the whole thing. All right, guys, so let's get into it, starting off with Queen's song I Was Born to Love You. So the lyrics from that particular one is, so take a chance with me, let me romance with you, I'm caught in a dream and my dreams come true, so hard to believe this is happening to me, an amazing feeling coming through. So if you resonate with this particular one, this is coming forward from a person. It could be an ex, it could be somebody that you were romantically linked to. Maybe it just fizzled or it never took off, you know, when you guys connected, whether that was a long time ago or whether this is what's happening recently. This person wants to be able to romance you, as we can see there. So it could be, for example, a divine masculine wanting to sweep you off your feet, divine feminine. Maybe there's this instant attraction between the two of you. And then we have the reference to dreams. So there could be perhaps 5D interaction. You could be seeing each other in your dreams, of course. There could even be astral travel, telepathic communication going on there. Maybe they see you as a dream come true. This could also be a crush. Okay, somebody who's got a maybe secret crush on you. It could be a secret admirer. And I love the title of the song, I Was Born to Love You. So perhaps, you know, this is about the stars lining up, so to speak, you know, where it just comes into alignment to bring two people together. And it's also this magical feeling where they can't believe that this is actually coming through. Maybe they can't believe that they've connected with someone as wonderful as you. So it's very fairy tale-ish type energy with that song. I'm also getting, for those of you who are in separation and not together, this could be a person who wants to reconnect with you, and maybe right now the only way that they're able to connect with you is through their dreams. Okay, so if you relate to that one, that is what I'm getting. The next song is AMNERIS' Letter. And it's not a very long song, it's a very short one, but it really does pack a punch. It definitely taps into the heart space with this one. So these are the lyrics. I'm sorry for everything I've said and for anything I forgot to say too. When things get so complicated, I stumble at best, muddle through. I wish that our lives could be simple. I don't want the world, only you. Oh, I wish I could tell you this face to face, but there's never the time, never the place, and this letter will have to do. I love you. I mean, the words, it's just so beautifully written. And so this is someone who's regretful over something that they said to you, maybe through past conversations. This could be a face-to-face meeting, of course, but it could be through a text. It could be through a phone call. It could be something that they sent you by way of social media, whatever that might have been. They are coming through with an apology here. And I feel they have a lot to get off their chest, but they haven't had the opportunity to do so, or they've been apprehensive to express themselves. And it's also coming through with the reference that this could have been a very complicated situation. And they really do wish that life could go back to a much simpler time. And I have a feeling for some of you, if you relate to this one, we could have had other people involved. It could have been third parties. Somebody could have been taken. Somebody could have been married. You know, that complicated things here. This person more than likely is not with you. We see the line where it says that they wish that they could tell you so much face to face, but there just isn't the time to do it or the place to do it. This could also be an actual letter, maybe that you receive in the mail. Could be a postcard as well. Could be a telegram for some of you. So if it's not through social media, if it's not sent electronically, or even through a phone call, it could be an old-fashioned letter that is being sent to you, or it could be a card. This person feels the need to communicate to you that they still love you, and the separation is hurting them. And maybe that's something that you can relate to as well. Okay, so moving on to song number 3, which is Endless Love by Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. The excerpt from that song, two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun, and forever, forever I'll hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charms. This is one of those songs where it just seems to have a very happy energy, a fairy tale ending, that sort of thing. It's about two people who have so much love for each other. I feel this magnetic pull between two people. It reminds me of a very special bond, something to similar like twin flames or even a soulmate bond. It's that type of thing where you come together and you feel like you really are one unit, you know, coming together to love each other for the rest of your lives. And if you guys have been through ups and downs, this could be an indication of two people who are able to find your way back to each other. That regardless of circumstances and whatever happened in the past, that life has found a way to bring you guys back together, or that this is a part of the journey that you are meant to travel when it comes to this person. I feel the love that they have for you will truly be a long-lasting love, the kind that really can withstand the test of time. Okay, so it's a beautiful energy from that song and for whoever chose that particular one. The next one, another beautiful song, I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton. The lyrics, I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. I wish you joy, and I wish you happiness, but above all this, I wish you love. This reminds me of someone that, regardless of circumstance, distance, time apart, Their love for you will forever be a part of their heart space. Even if you guys have both moved on to other connections, other people, this person will always have a very special part of their heart that they will keep just for you. And perhaps that's something that you can relate to as well. They're wishing you well, you know, no matter what has transpired between the two of you, some of the more difficult, challenging times. No matter where life takes you both, they really do wish you the best in life. They wish you to find your own happiness. If it's not with them, they wish you to be able to find it elsewhere and with someone else. But they will always have a very special part of them that will love you no matter what. That is what I gather from that particular song. All right, so moving on to the next one. When the visions around you, this one is This I Promise You by NSYNC. When the visions around you bring tears to your eyes, and all that surrounds you are secrets and lies, I'll be your strength. I'll give you hope, keeping your faith when it's gone. The one you should call was standing there all along, and I will take you in my arms and hold you right where you belong till the day my life is through. This reminds me of somebody who's very protective of you, knowing that you've been through perhaps a difficult relationship that came to an end. This person could be, of course, romantically interested in you, and they care for you. They have a lot of love and affection for you. And they're telling you, I'll be there for you through thick or thin. Keeping the faith, you know, so in a way they will help restore your faith, perhaps when you have none. This is the person that will be there for you no matter what. This is the person that you can rely on, the one that you can call at any given time, and they will show up. They will be there for you. Especially when you feel weak and unable to do for yourself, their strength will lift you up. That is the type of individual that this represents. They want to be able to protect you from people that don't have the best of intentions. This is the type of person that will keep their promises, especially if you've encountered relationships, not necessarily just romantic partnerships, but that could certainly be included. This can also be tied into friendships, family, whoever it is that you've interacted with and they were not trustworthy. This is the person that can help restore your faith, that there are people out there that you can rely on, that will be truthful, that won't try to pull a fast one. So this could be a friendship that ultimately might turn into a romantic partnership. That is what I gather from that one. The next song, I've Been Waiting for You by Guys Next Door. I've been searching so long through this world, trying to find someone who could be what my picture of love was to me. And you came along. When I saw you, I knew you were the one, the love that I've been dreaming of. Just the title itself and the name of the group is quite interesting when it comes to this particular one. I've been waiting for you. Guys Next Door. This reminds me of somebody who's always been in your circle. It could be a close friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be somebody that could represent a literal neighbor, you know, someone who's next to you, somebody that you come across often. And maybe you haven't even looked at this person as a romantic interest, but maybe they see you in that way. They've been looking for love perhaps, but have failed to find it, when in fact it's been right under their nose. And if that is a part of your experience where you haven't had the best of luck in love, it was closer than you thought. You know, it could have literally been someone in your life, and perhaps this is a universe's way of opening up your eyes that love is close, love is around the corner. And you simply need to acknowledge that the people that are already there, one of those individuals might actually represent your love of a lifetime. I have a feeling if you relate to this, you've already found your love. I can't help but feel that this could be a divine masculine for a divine feminine. You guys either grew up together, you've known each other a long time. Again, it could be a neighbor, it could be somebody that you run across often, it could be a friend of a friend. But I feel you're in each other's vicinity. Let's put it that way. You run across each other often. Someone's got feelings here. Maybe you both have feelings for each other, but I'm also getting, for some of you, this could just be a dream at this point. It's like a fantasy, and somebody needs to do the legwork in order to make this a reality. It's almost obsessive. That's what I'm feeling from that one. Okay, so moving on to the next one. If you had my love by Jennifer Lopez. If you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? And if somehow you knew that your love would be untrue, would you lie to me and call me baby? Now, if I give you me, this is how it's gotta be. First of all, I won't take your cheating on me. Tell me, who can I trust if I can't trust in you? And I refuse to let you play me for a fool. So this reminds me of a person, and I'm just feeling divine feminine energy. This could be the feminine speaking up and letting the masculine know that they're not going to put up with any nonsense, cheating, infidelity, third-party situations, an affair, none of it. This is someone who has to work to be a part of your life. And if there were trust issues in a partnership, I feel that it's going to require this person who created a lot of drama to be able to truly prove themselves, and this could be a feminine ensuring that they're really going to have to work for it. It's not going to be a revolving door of come back and they're out again. It's not going to be an in and out type thing, on and off situation. I feel this is a feminine who's had enough of the drama. And what you're looking for is a partner who can bring loyalty and commitment. So if they can't bring that to you, I feel my feminines, if you relate to this one, regardless of how strong you might be feeling towards this person, you're going to have to put yourself first and ultimately cut them out if they do not come towards you with the best of intentions. That's what I'm getting there. And last song, guys, for this channeled video, channeled messages, is End of the Road by BOYZ II Men. Said we'd be forever, said it'd never die. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight. Each time I try, I just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead. Spinning around and around. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. This is somebody that struggles through a breakup. And it's not just a typical breakup. This is one of those things where it's finite. You know perhaps that there's no chance of going back. Or maybe that's how they're feeling. It's the end of the road for a reason. A very painful parting of the ways. It could be a tower moment between you and this person. At one point in time, you really did feel that this was it. You found your person, you found your forever love, and that's the one. But something clearly occurred here to break you guys up. I feel this person, they have learned some major karmic lessons. And perhaps the pain that they put you through has been brought back to them somehow, 10 times more destructive than perhaps the tower moment that you guys have been through. So they're feeling it right now. They're learning those lessons, and they are very painful lessons. I feel this person still desires you. I feel they still love you. They still feel that you belong together. But as I mentioned, it came to an end for a very finite reason. In your heart of hearts, perhaps the passion, the love, the attraction, the chemistry, all of that is still pretty intense, very strong. It's almost like an addiction. They can't stop thinking about you. Can't believe that it turned out the way it did. That's the lesson for them to learn what they lost. Because at the time that they had it, they didn't appreciate it for what it was. And if you relate to this, hopefully you are on your healing journey if you haven't already completed that, and you're in a much better space. If not, just know that you will overcome this. And this could be the universe's way of telling you there's someone way better for you. Because it came to a reason. It came to an end. And I'm just feeling here that it's the type of ending that will not allow for a reconciliation. I'm just getting that for this scenario. There are just too many energies going against a reconciliation for this one. There are major blockages. There's a barrier that's preventing union. So if you relate to this one, you already know that. And I have a feeling the other person, they're still learning the lesson tied into this whole experience. And maybe someday you'll be able to gain even more clarity about that one. All right, guys, so that's what I've got from these songs. I hope that you were able to resonate with the messages that came forward, regardless of which one you ended up choosing, or if you listened to all of it, hopefully there was something tied into each message that you were able to relate to. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. And I truly hope that you found value in these messages. And I'll be back real soon with more for you. Take care.